Welcome back again, rum lovers. Tonight we're gonna just have a quick discussion. So I just went to two liquor stores and I picked up this, the Homestay iFruit and the Planter Ray Navy rum. Right. So I have been talking with my partner Rashawn, talking about rums. Whole week I've been saying, Rashawn, let's buy some rums, right? And one thing that he suggested, which I found was funny, was that he said, "Oh, why don't I get me Appleton Ruby?" Right? So I do have a bunch of Appletons up there, the Legend, the new Double Cast, 21, and some of the Hearts and stuff like that, right? But a lot of those rums up there, they're more for collecting, in my opinion, right? A lot of people would collect the Hearts, some would drink it, some would still collect some, because they're like, right now I think they're 300 to up to like 600 for the latest release, right? The Legends, they're more collectible. I got 3 bottles up there, one is almost done and the other 2 isn't open, right? Then I have things from my mother-in-law. I got the Rare Reserve, which is a 23-year-old 77% I bought from the the Ray and Nephew Foundation, and to me, like, I have enough collectable rums, right? That you find it hard to open, you find special occasions to open. And honestly, I just want to buy rums that I can drink, which is why I picked up those 2 rums, right? Now the iFruit is $165, right? So that's pretty pricey. Got it, had some points. The place that I shop at, Fine Spirits, in was like Cooper City. I think it's Cooper City. They have point systems, right? So you're able to get a discount at 10% off. Brought it down a little bit with the taxes, still paid $160, right? And then, but I tried that recently. I made a video, so guys, check out that video if you want to know what I thought about it. I think I'm probably gonna follow up and do a more in-depth video one day with Rashawn when I pop this bottle open. Now, the iFruit is kind of a collectible because it's an extinct distillery, right? So at that price, an extinct distillery, you may want to collect it. I understand that, 100%. And then I bought the Plantation for $36, I think. Was $38 after taxes. So that is a one-off batch. They're going to do another batch next year with a different combination, which could also for some people be a collectible, because even though it's low price, it is something that's going to be extinct soon. So I might just drink this one out, buy a second one. But to me, I really want to focus more buying rums I'm going to drink. I don't want to be buying a bunch of rums just to sit on my shelf and be pretty decoration, right? Because honestly, that iFruit probably is going to get drunk, and I might buy one to collect as well, and that's the tough thing. Like, I don't want to be a collector anymore. I really want to be a drinker of rum. But it's a bad habit, in my opinion. It's a habit that, not really a bad habit. You do it if you can afford it, right? But I remember when I know outside my rum journey, a lot of people would say, rum is to be drunk, not to be collected. And I was like, I kind of get it, But honestly, more and more, I just want to buy rums that I could drink and stop the collecting. Because man, when I watch videos from guys like Lone Canner, he's popping bottles from things that was from the 40s, and even like, I think he opened up a bottle of rum the other day, and it just went all over the place. It had a bottle seal from Israel. It was in Italy at some point. He put it at an auction. It was like from 1920 something or somewhere back there. And I thought that was amazing. And I just thought that, hey, like, I just love to see when he just pops old things open and just drink it, because I'm just like, rum is really to be drunk and not to be collected. But to each his own. I'm still a collector and a drinker, but I really want to get into the habit of just drinking and not collecting, because there's so many rums and I cannot buy them all. So why buy 2 and 3 of one bottle when really and truly I could save that money from the second bottle of that thing and just try something else. You know, some of the things that are on my list right now is the Killick from Dead Reckoning. Tasted it, loved it. Been saying I'm gonna buy a bottle. Then I checked on Primos and it was sold out. I waited too long, you know. But yeah, there's tons of rums that's out there. Hamden just released the 1753, which looked amazing. Like, you know, Rashawn and I were talking about it. It's like, you know, it's only 3 years, it's 46%, but the essence was 470, right? And that's $60. But the Hamden Great House, the last one, the 2024, the average age was 3.3 years, 460 esters, and 57%. And you pay $130, $140 for it. So honestly, it's honestly almost the same age, almost the same proof, all right? And then the percentage has dropped from 57 to 46, and you pay half the price. So, you know, why not? Like, you know, there's just a lot of things that's going on in Rome that I find really interesting. And guys, I want you to say down in the comments below, like, do you agree with the idea of, you know, collecting? Are you simply just guys that buy and just drink whatever you have? You know, what exactly is your approach to rum and your rum, you know, what side of the fence do you fall on? Write it down in the comments below. All right, see you in the next